Welcome to day 92 of me backtesting my way to success. First trade was a win, and the reasons why I entered were equilibrium from the swing high to the swing low, this 4-hour fair value gap, and then I entered on a impulsive move away from the volume area that was inside of the golden zone. Impulsive move was right here. Take profits were number 1 at this volume area, and number 2 at the swing low. Both TPs were hit. My stop loss was above the fair value gap with a lot of breathing room. And yeah, like I said, my TPs got hit. Let's just see how the next trade goes. Next trade was a loss, and the reasons why I entered were 3-hour fair value gap right here, then the equilibrium from the swing high to the swing low, as well as this 1-hour breaker block. I entered on a impulsive move away from the golden zone, from those two confluences that I just told you about, and then I placed my take profits at this volume area as well as at the swing low. My stop loss was above the golden zone with a lot of breathing room. So I guess I see no other reason as to why I lost except for trading against the weekly bias. So let's just see how the next trade goes. Next trade was also a loss, and the reasons why I entered were 4-hour fair value gap, 4-hour order block, equilibrium from the swing high to the swing low, and then a impulsive move away from the volume area that you can see right here. And you may have think like, oh yeah, it didn't touch the volume area, why did you enter? Because as you can see right here, there's not only like there's the most volume right here, as you can see, because the bar is the longest, but there's also a lot of volume right here and right here and also right here, as well as those three. There's a lot of volume, so that's why I still entered, even though I didn't touch the most volume area directly. And my take profits were once again at this consolidation, at this volume area, as well as the swing low. My stop loss was above the volume area with a lot of breathing room, and I got stopped out. I did see this consolidation, manipulation, and then this might have been a distribution. It just looks like it was. But then I looked in the 4 hours, and it looks like this is just currently the consolidation. And that's why I entered, although I do not know like if there's some connection between the time frames between the AMD cycle, because as you can clearly see, we have in the 1 hours a AMD cycle. The reason as to why I did not enter like on this impulsive move right here was because it was way too consolidating right here. As you can see, usually when there's a manipulation, it's just one candle that made a huge wick. Just like, for example, this would have been a good wick had there been like only 2 or 3 candles and not so many, and I probably would have entered for the AMD. Take profits would have been at the volume area of the consolidation, as well as the consolidation high. But yeah, I didn't do that. Actually, maybe the reason as to why I lost then was because, as you know, as you might know, I don't use my Fibonacci when there's a consolidation. Fibonacci should always be used only when there's an impulsive move. There was one right here, but like the impulsive move instantly got kind of invalidated by this kind of consolidation. There was this very small consolidation that was made right here. So I think this showed me that it's part of, except for also seeing it in the 4 hours, but I think if the Fibonacci like instantly gets disrespected, the Fibonacci area, and it just goes out of it, that may also show that we're inside of a consolidation. and I shouldn't have entered for a sell since it has not yet been inside of the manipulation phase. So I think actually that's what I can take from this trade, and we'll see you on the next one.